Hello, welcome to part 2. Ash was a martial artist. The Hoenn series' next part is going to be coming out very soon, so please sit tight. Ash would then from Celadon City make his way to Saffron, where he would go down and would decide to go to Vermilion. On his way down, he would encounter a Poliwag. Ash, being intrigued by the Pokemon, would send out his monkey to battle it. Monkey would easily defeat Poliwag of Mega Kick, giving Ash the opportunity to throw a Pokeball, as he would add the water type to his team. After that, make his way to Vermilion City, where he would challenge the gym. Ash would go up against Surge, saying that he decided to stop here to test the Lightning American to see how strong he really is. Ash would use Mankey, as Surge would use Pikachu. This would be an even battle between two fast and strong Pokemon. In the end, Mankey would gain the advantage with a powerful Mega Kick, which would do a lot of damage, meanwhile Pikachu responds with a Thunderbolt. After the dust cleared, Pikachu would be on the ground, as Mankey would still be standing. Surge would send out Voltorb, saying that he wanted to send out one of his strongest Pokemon to even up the odds. This would be an even battle which would go on for a little while, as Rollout being traded with Mega Kick, Mega Punch being traded with Thunderbolt, and Close Combat being traded with Takedown. This would be a very even battle, but in the end, Voltorb would shock Mankey when it went in for Mega Kick, which would give Voltorb the win. Ash would then send out Poliwag in response. The water type would be avoiding all of Voltorb's moves, as we would be able to get off a few hydro pumps and water guns to be able to whittle down Voltorb. But then Voltorb would hit Royal Thunderbolt, and then when Surge said, "Oh wow, your luck has gone for a bit too long," we would see Poliwag standing there. So Poliwag would fire back with a powerful hydro pump, knocking out Voltorb. Surge would then say, "Wow, what beginner's luck. You can tell that you've recently caught that Poliwag. There's no way that it won with such kill. Now I'll show you true power. Go Raichu." The moment Raichu stepped into the battlefield, Poliwag felt intimidated. Poliwag tried using hydro pumps and water guns, but to no avail, as Raichu's immense speed would overwhelm it, as it would then shock and finish off Poliwag with a powerful Thunderbolt. After that, Ash would send out his Machop. Machop and Raichu would go at it evenly, with Raichu having a slight advantage with its speed. This would go on for a little while, but then Machop would sweep Raichu with a low kick, which would enrage Raichu, as it would put thunderbolts all over the ground, which would shock Machop immensely. This would serve to paralyze Machop and put it in very low health. And then it would begin to get angry, as a red aura would appear around it, as its muscles would bulk up. And then it would happen. Machop would go crazy, as its eyes would be glowing vigorously. Before Raichu knew what happened, Machop just used one Mega Punch and it was over. Surge would be shocked, as he would say, "What in tarnation was that?" Ash would then say, "I don't know yet, but I think it's a variation of Machop's ability Guts." And then Surge would say, "I fought plenty of Machokes, and their Guts ability has never been that strong. I don't know where you got it from, but it's a special machoke you have there, boy. As he would then give Ash the badge. Ash would then decide to go to Diglett Cave to challenge Brock and defeat him. When he made it inside, he would find a Makuhita beating all of the dog trio in the cave. This would shock Ash, as it was a Pokemon from Hoenn, very rare in the Kanto region. Ash would send out Poliwag, as it would go up against Poliwag. This would be a very even fight. Both Pokemon would not be giving up, but then Makuhita would begin pulverizing Poliwag with arm thrust after arm thrust. Poliwag would be damaged, but deciding that it didn't want to let Ash down again, it would begin to glow as it would evolve into Poliwag. Poliwag, with its newfound strength, would have learned a new move, Ice Punch, so it would then charge in and smash Makuhita into the wall with a powerful Ice Punch as Ash would throw a Pokeball, catching it. After that, Ash would go to Pewter City, where he would decide to battle Brock. He would go do some sightseeing for a while, trying to look for the gym. He would then find it. Ash would go up against Brock, saying that he will pulverize Brock with his fighting types. Brock would say, "We'll see about that." Ash would use his Mankey as Brock would use his Graveler, evolved from his Geodude. Mankey and Graveler would go at it evenly, but Mankey's speed would give it the slight advantage as it would sweep Graveler with a low kick and finish it off with a quick close combat. Mankey would then get so excited as then it would begin to glow. Mankey would then grow in size as it would evolve into Primeape. Ash would then say, "Well done, Primeape," as he would run into come and hug it, but then would immediately jump and punch Ash's face. And Ash would fall down and say, "Ow!" Brock would notice this and would say, "I think you would like to work on your Primeape's obedience." And Ash would say, "Who asked you?" Brock would then send out Onix, as Primeape would go up against Onix. This would be a very even battle with Onix using Earthquakes and Rock Slide to try and subdue Primeape, but Primeape with its speed would be able to always avoid the attacks and land moves. Onix would then begin seeing that Primeape was attacking in a savage manner, not following its trainer and using rationality to win, as it will continuously avoid more moves and would use Earthquake. Ash would say, "Primeape, use Karate Chop." Instead, it would use a Dynamic Punch, ignoring Ash, which would serve to annoy Ash. Ash would then say, "Come on, Primeape, just please listen to me. Use Mega Punch." So it would then jump and use a Karate Chop. But Onix would be avoiding the moves, using Earthquake after Earthquake, after Rock Slide, after Rock Slide. But then Primeape would soon realise that it has to listen to Ash for once, even though it didn't want to do it, since it felt like Ash was holding it back or its true potential. Ash would then say, "Please use a Karate Chop and dodge the Earthquake." It would do so as that would be the finishing move which would win the battle for Primeape. Ash would say, "Yes, Primeape, we've done it." Then Primeape would stand there, having its pride shattered, wanting nothing to do with Ash. Brock would then say, "You're a strong trainer, but you need to train your Primeape to be able to listen to you. One day, your Primeape's obedience will let you down. You better train it better than you currently have," I should say. Wow, I guess you're right. I'll try. As he would then leave the gym. Ash, on his way to Mount Moon to go to Cerulean Gym, who would then see his rival running, then say, "Oh, hello, Ash. I wanted to battle you at the dojo after I got my Pokemon, but unfortunately you didn't have yours. Let's see if you have one now. I want you to use your Machop your starter against my starter." As then, the rival would send out his Tyrogue, as Ash would send out Machop. This would be an even battle, with both Pokemon going at it evenly. Mega Punches being traded with Comet Punches, both Pokemon not relenting. This would be an even battle, with both Pokemon going at it. But after a while, you'll begin to notice that both Tyrogue and Machop were wearing down, especially Tyrogue. As then, Machop would hit it with a Mega Punch, which would send it flying. Tyrogue would begin to get frustrated, not wanting to let down its trainer, as it would then begin to glow. Tyrogue would grow in size, getting longer feet and getting weird hands and getting much taller, as it would then evolve into a Hitmontop. A Hitmonlee. Oh my god, what's happening to me? Hitmonlee would then jump and would use a powerful Mega Kick, which would do a lot of damage to Machop. Machop would then get back up, as it would then respond with a Mega Punch, which the nimble Hitmonlee would jump and dodge easily. Would then come in and would use a rolling kick, which would do a lot of damage to Machop. Machop would then get frustrated, also not wanting to disappoint its trainer, as then its Guts ability would awaken. This would shock a rival, as it would say, "Wait, what? What is that, Ash?" As then Machop, enveloped in a red fiery aura, would launch at Hitmonlee, landing a flurry of Mega Punches and low kicks, doing a lot of damage, as then Hitmonlee would respond with rolling kicks and Mega Kicks. This would be a very even battle. It would be very close, as it would then come down to a clash between Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Both moves would collide, causing a massive explosion. Both Pokemon would fall to the ground. Both fainted. Ash would then say, "Wow, that was a good battle," as he would be walking away. But then his rival would run up to him and say, "Wait, Ash, you got to tell me, what in the world was that?" As in Ash would then begin to explain. Alright, I've really enjoyed making this part. Sorry that I haven't been able to make parts more often, yeah. It's just, a lot of stuff's happening has been happening, so yeah, goodbye.